Hi everyone, I am Manoj, first year MCOM. Today's topic 7 statistical tools in quality management in total quality management subject. First we can see 7 statistical tools in for quality management. First this 7 statistical tools quality management was developed by quality engineers and they are provided the means for making the quality management decision. These statistical tools are helpful to find out the quality decision in management. A number of softwares programs are available as able to the applicant of some of the tools. This quality management and quality control make a frequent mention of the 7 basic tools. Karu Ishikawa contend then 95% of the company's problems can be solved using these 7 statistical tools. These statistical tools are designed by simplicity and a flowchart require any significant training. Control chart. Then we can see what are the 7 statistical tools. First one flowchart, second one checklist, third one Pareto chart, fourth one Ishikawa diagram, fifth one control chart, sixth one histogram, and last one scatter diagram. Next one, what are the 7 statistical tools given by diagram. This diagram is useful to see. Next we can see first one flow chart. A flow chart shows the step in a process. It is a process. It can be transformed to input to output for the next step. This is an analysis, but it is reflected the actual process and rather than the what the process owner thinks it is or want to be. The difference between the actual and the intent process are often surprising and providing many ideas for improvement. It shows the flowchart for a hypothetical technical report review process. Measure could be taken for the each step to find the most significant causes delay. This may be flagged for improvement. Then we can see the flowchart. Flowchart. First is this flowchart start the review process. This can be the process, the steps involved in the flowchart. First step started from review process, second step peer review, third step problem, fourth step management review, fifth step rewrite, sixth step technical changes, and seventh step helpful ideas. Last step is completed or done. These steps are involved in the flowchart. Then the final step can be given the information or idea about this process. This is the first step of 7 statistical tools. Then second one statistical tool, checklist. Checklist is the simple way of getting data, so the decisions can be taken easily through checklist. This table shows the defected item for the process. It indicates this table shows the not to print is the biggest causes of the defect, because this not to print is the highest number of defect total. So this checklist can be helpful to find out the defect. Then this checklist can be have many categories, and other categories can be setter of categories is needed, new categories is needed. Then checklist, this is the second step of statistical tools, 7 statistical tools. Then next one is third one is Pareto chart. Pareto chart are discovered by Alfred Pareto. A few people for control the national wealth. He can be created the Pareto's law. He is applied this Pareto chart is many other areas. In this diagram, we can see the checklist table to find out the Pareto chart for the defected item. This chart shows the x-axis shows the number of items, y-axis shows the number of defects. This chart is called Pareto chart. Then next one is Ishikawa diagram. Ishikawa diagram was named the inventor of Karu Ishikawa. This was also called as fishbone chart. After the appearance of the causes and effect diagram after their function. This is also called as causes and effect diagram. These factors can be identified by the people familiar with the process involved. As a starting point, major factors could be designated using the 4 M's like method, manpower, material and machinery, and are the 4 P's like policies, procedure, people and plan. This factor can be subdivided. It is useful and the identification of significant factors is often a prelude to the statistical design of experiment. This diagram is the fishbone diagram, Ishikawa diagram or causes and effect diagram. This diagram shows the defect and this diagram shows the inefficient of works, methods, manpowers, machinery and material, and it can be subdivided into people's, process, plant and place. This diagram shows the defected items through this fishbone method, diagram method. Next one is 7 quality tools. In between the presentation, I can put it this for your reference. Next we can see control chart. Control chart are the most complicated in 7 basic. This is the one of the most complicated method. This process, this chart are prepared by plotted the sequence to measure the value of samples taken by the process. These control charts are established for statistical method depending whether the measurement are of parameter, attributes or rates. A genetic control chart is shown as a figure. For example, the mean length of a sample of a rod from a production line, the number of defects in a sample of a product, the miles per gallon of automobile tested subsequently in automobiles, etc. This diagram shows the upper line is upper control limit, the lower line is lower control limit, then the central line is average. This can be helped to find the control chart. The next one is histogram. Histograms are the another form of the control chart in which the measurements are grouped in between. In this case, each represents a range of values of the some parameters. Example, x-axis represent rod inches and y-axis represent the histogram inches. Then the inches are targeted in 1 inches, the values are targeted in 1 inches, but the chart can be given the wide variances. This can be measured, values are falling between the 0.5 to 1.5 inches. This can be wide range is generally most unsatisfactory situation. Histogram is mostly used in charts and diagrams, bar charts. Next one is scatter diagram. Scatter diagram are graphical rather than the statistical means of examining whether or not two parameters are related to each other. It is simply plotting of each point of data on a chart with one parameter, and it can be divided into x-axis and y-axis. In this point, in the narrow cloud, the parameters are closely related to one, and one or many may be used as a predictor of the other. The white cloud indicates poor correlation, and diagram shows the plotted of the defect rate versus temperature with a strong positive correlation, while it can be shows a weak negative correlation. Then finally we can conclude this video. I hope you all understand the 7 statistical tools of quality management. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, be safe. Thank you.